The fighting forces should have left. Well, the BBC's Andrew North was last in Jalalabad 7 years ago. That was before NATO forces deployed there. For the hub, he assesses the prospects post-NATO there now. A moment of calm in a city on edge. On the surface, life looks like it's getting better. Regular cricket matches now attract a sell-out crowd. In the city centre, now under Afghan control, signs of a boom. I hitch a ride in one of Jalalabad's signature rickshaws to see a city I last visited 7 years ago, and discover this is still a place of mixed fortunes.
Camera?
Yes.
Action!
Rehearsals at the city's only movie studio. Better security has allowed more filmmaking. But it's still a Taliban target. And as NATO pulls back, the director fears a return to the past. I'm 100% concerned, he tells us. The Taliban are still threatening us, telling us not to work with the government. We head out of the city to the mountains along the border with Pakistan, with an escort of armed police, wearing local clothes in an effort to blend in. This is Taliban, not NATO country, where the fields are again blooming with opium poppy, the source for most of the heroin on Britain's streets. The government wants to destroy some of the poppy fields. We've no choice but to grow it, claims the farmer. We're very poor and we don't get any help. But a deal has been done and the eradication team won't go too far. This looks like a serious effort to clear opium poppy, but this is just one small area. All around here there are hundreds of other fields full of opium poppy that are being left untouched. And all the signs are that farmers are planning to grow even more opium poppy this year because they're worried about the future after NATO pulls out. In this border region, many fear next door Pakistan will now roll in and squeeze this still fragile country. A decade of NATO intervention may not have changed as much as America and its allies hoped. Andrew North, BBC News in eastern Afghanistan.
And coming up on the hub, I'll be joined live by Afghanistan's Deputy Assistant National Security Advisor. It has been another day of losses on the global stock markets. Investors don't like the bleak outlook for the Eurozone, as well as ongoing Greek political instability. The Spanish banking sector's creditworthiness has been downgraded. Ratings agency Moody's expressed fears for the new potential for huge losses linked to the Spanish property sector. Here's the BBC's Europe correspondent Matthew Price.
The pain in Spain comes from its banks right now. They're in big trouble. Back in recession, more Spaniards are finding it harder to pay off their loans. Today it was announced that the level of loans that are at risk of never being paid back is at an 18-year high.